We just got back from about a 2,000+ mile road trip. We have 6 kids, and the youngest is 5 months old. So here are some tips for moms traveling long distances with their infant. Add extra padding to your child's car seat. Car seats are okay for quick trips to the store, but when you are in the car for 15 hours or more, the children's car seats are so hard. Every single one of my children has complained about their bottom hurting. Even with the booster seats, I add foam. My preference is foam because it's easy to cut to the proper shape. Second suggestion, if you have a child that you are nursing, the way we handle that is I carry a hand breast pump with me. If you have an older child, you can have the older child sitting next to your infant, ready to bottle feed your infant. So I'm in the passenger seat while my husband is driving. I'm pumping directly into a bottle because the hand pump that I have pumps directly into the bottle. Unscrew it, screw the nipple on, and I just pass it back. It's as fresh as it can get, and it helps to tide my child over until we can stop. Third tip. Stops. Every time you stop, without fail, get your infant out of that car seat and get them moving around, interact, cuddle, love, love, love on that baby. That will make a world of difference. Every time you can get them out, get them out. The way we work it, because we always travel with my husband, he goes in, helps the kids. I'm nursing the baby, playing with the baby. Even if I have bottle fed my baby, I will still nurse my baby. He comes back out, I hand him the baby to burp, and then I go in and use the restroom if I need to. Teething, gas, those are things that are really difficult when you're traveling, which is another reason to get your child out of that car seat every time you can. Get them moving around. It's going to help their digestion. It's going to help any kind of gas move through their system. Fourth tip. Every single time you can change your baby's diaper, even if it's just a little bit wet, change your baby's diaper and use a very, very heavy diaper rash barrier. I prefer the really thick Desitin in the purple tube while we're taking these long trips. The longest day we were in the car for something like 16+ hours. Not a single diaper rash. If you sleep train with your child, like I do with mine. So when I say sleep training, I mean they have a set place where they go to sleep. We have a bedtime routine. We kind of have an afternoon nap routine now that he's older. And being in the car, you are totally breaking from that routine. That can be disorienting for a child. It can be upsetting. If there's room for you to sit by your infant safely, sit by your infant, and your presence there at bedtime will make a world of difference. They will have something very familiar there with them and soothing. Lastly, I would say have a toy that is age appropriate. And I would also suggest that when you have a toy, have at least one toy that your child is not familiar with. If you want to borrow a toy from a friend and you do like toy swaps so that your kids are playing with things that is new and interesting, then I would absolutely recommend doing that. But that's just a thought for helping you cut costs. So while it's fresh, I mean, like I haven't even cleaned up my trip mess. I got like snow jackets everywhere and mess. But while it's fresh, I wanted to share those tips for traveling with an infant on long road trips. I hope that they help.